Hi guys, Gregory Doyle, Eat, Sleep, Boxing, Repeat. A fight I want to talk to you guys about this week is the upcoming fight for Saturday the 19th of October, and it's potentially the hardest fight to call of the weekend. It's in the super lightweight division and it's between Robbie Davies Jr., who is 19-1 with 12 stoppages, and 13 stoppages I should say, and he's in with Ritson, who's also 19-1, and Lewis has the 12 stoppages. So going to get right into it, guys. What a fight. I thought I'd really test myself this week. I've been on quite a good streak with the videos at the moment. I think I've got my last 5 correct with all the outcomes and things of how the fights will be won as well. So I'm delighted about that, but I thought, why not go for a fight this week that's very tough to call. I think the bookies have got Lewis Ritson at 8-11, and I think that they've got Robbie Davies Jr. at 11-10 or even money, so the bookies can't really split them, but I'll try and do my best. I think it's a fascinating fight because, let's be honest guys, when you get a 50-50 fight like this, no outcome surprises you. Would you be surprised if Davies stopped him early? I wouldn't. Would you be surprised if Ritson did with the power? I wouldn't. Points for either of them? I really wouldn't be surprised. Nothing would shock me about this fight. I want to give you guys a quick background down into how I think it will go though, and how I think it's going to play out. So, looking at both guys' strengths, we know that Ritson had that devastating power ripping through the lightweight division before he stepped up to super lightweight. I mean, he, correct me if I'm wrong, I hope I'm right in saying this, I think, has he not got one of the records that he's the quickest ever to retain the Lonsdale belt for a long time, or if not in history? I think he retained the Lonsdale belt in about 4 or 5 rounds. It was like 2 1-round stoppages, and I think one was either the second or the third round, so that he got the belt outright. And he looked as though he was just... He developed the nickname, should I say, actually, the Geordie Golovkin. That's what folks were calling him for a while, until he came up against a guy who could take the power, Francisco Patera, for the European lightweight crown, and we seen that he came up short and he was hurt himself in the fight. And since then he's not really been relatively the same fighter, if I do say so. Robbie Davies Jr., we know Robbie's kind of had to come through his career the hard way so far. He obviously had the horrid news at home when his dad passed, and we know that he had a fight after that and he got stopped in the last round when he was ahead, but we know that Robbie's head wasn't in the right place at the time. Since then he's really knuckled down, he's got his focus back, he's won titles, even won the European title at super lightweight, and he seems to be training really hard and going from strength to strength. Ritson, as we know, his strengths are his power, his pressure. He seems like he knows when to throw the right shot at the right time to try and hurt you as well. Davies, his strengths is his boxing ability. He's a fantastic boxer, great amateur for England and things, so we know that Davies can certainly box. It does carry a bit of power there. He's got the 13 stoppages and he's 19-1, so he's clearly able to punch a bit, but he's also very intelligent as well. You don't have a successful amateur career by just being a gunslinger. You have to be able to box as well, so he's very intelligent with his boxing, so that's something that we would say in his favour as well. But prediction time. And as I say, I've been thinking about this one long and hard for weeks, not even this week, just I've been thinking about this one for ages, just because it's such a good competitive fight and it's hard to see how it's going to go. My prediction for the fight is for Robbie Davies Jr. to stop Lewis Ritson late on or win on the scorecards. I'll give you guys a quick background into how I've came to that decision. I've never seen a guy, with all due respect to Lewis Ritson, who has lost so much power putting on £5. I know that he won his last fight there, but he wasn't up against anybody of any great note. It was a tick-over fight, same as what Robbie Davies had, and he stopped him. The fight before that, he went the distance. He didn't look that he carried the same power. Sometimes I think Ritson looks like his invincibility has been taken away a little bit after the Patera loss, but it could be just one or two bad performances and he may deliver that bad Jordi Golovkin performance-esque that everyone knows that he's capable of, but I just don't think that'll happen on Saturday. And I think that Robbie Davies is prepared for Lewis Ritson so much better than what Lewis Ritson is prepared for Robbie Davies. If you look at the opponents that Robbie Davies has had, he had the Joe Hughes fight. That fight sets you up perfectly for Lewis Ritson, a high pressure guy who is going to press you all night. So I think that fight alone, they had one or two really good ones before that, but that fight really jumps out at me, and it was a hard fight for Robbie Davies. So I think if he came through that with flying colours, then he's got the chance to come through Lewis Ritson, and that's no discredit to Lewis Ritson. That's me speaking quite highly of Joe Hughes, because Joe Hughes is quite an underrated fighter. As we know, he's had some great victories himself, but as I say, it's a tough one this week, but I am going for Robbie Davies Jr. to stop Lewis Ritson in the second half of the fight, or to win in points. If you want to see more from me, my name's Gregory Doyle. As I say, I write for Eat, Sleep, Box and Repeat. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check out our website as well. Thank you.